No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eggberry, and welcome back to another Marvel Rivals video. Thank you guys as always for stopping in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get right into the video. As you can see, there's a shit ton going on right now. There's just a lot of chaos going on, and I was just going to use my ult and try and keep everybody alive that I could. I did manage to freeze the Deadpool right there for a quick second and trying to just keep everybody alive now. I did start getting targeted by somebody else behind me, but they stopped shooting at me because everybody else started to help me out, so I appreciate that. Now I can focus back up on healing everybody, and I did manage to get my passive to where I was able to heal myself back up. Now we're focusing on the Strange, who we managed to take out here. Moving right along once again into a new game. As you can see, this is just right at the beginning. There is a Daredevil that is trying to start backlining people, and he's really not doing a whole lot. He did get somebody crit there for a second, but I was able to keep them pretty well alive, and we were able to get the Iron Fist there taken care of, as well as a few other people on our team. They did manage to get the Venom on our team, unfortunately, but everybody else is alive, so I'm not too concerned about it. We were able to keep them pretty negated as far as a push from them, and I'm just going to focus back up on healing. Well, I was going to try to anyways, and then this Daredevil tried to backline once again. I was able to freeze him and then eventually get the KO on him myself. Easy freaking money. Now I'm going to try and focus on healing up my Strange here, who is getting focused by the Venom and a couple other people, and I was luckily able to freeze the Venom, and we were able to get him taken care of. Now the Strange is getting pretty low once again, so I was able to heal him up, and there's just a couple other people pushing off to the left. And once again, get the Deadpool. I thought it was the Daredevil for a second, but you know, I'll take the Deadpool anyways, but it's okay. Now we're going to focus on their Thor, who I was able to freeze as our Thor pushed him back, and then we were able to get him taken care of with the Thor right there. Now trying to push up forward to heal the Strange once again, who is getting pretty low. Now trying to focus on everybody else, just because it was just kind of getting spread out a little bit more than it had been. And now we had pretty much gotten them pushed back like all the way into their spawn. It was just pretty much a dog walk at this point, so pretty embarrassing from them. Easy money. So here we had just captured this first objective. As you can see, we were just going to start pushing along the payload now, doing a little bit of pre-work here as somebody was a little far extended from their team, and we were able to get that group taken care of, as well as the Loki that was still back here. There are a couple people back here that I was going to try and turn around and help my team fight. As you can see, I was able to freeze the Deadpool there for a quick second, and then we were able to get them taken care of. Still trying to heal up everybody, and you know, I was just trying to be nice and everything, and the game fucking closes the door on me. Once again, onto a new game here. There is a Strange that is a little far extended from his team, as you can see, and there was also an Adam Warlock that just managed to get killed by the Squirrel Girl. And now we're just focusing on trying to get that Strange taken care of, but he did push back with the rest of his team here, so they're all kind of grouped up once again. We did manage to get the thing taken care of. I'm focused more on healing here. As you can see, I'm not really trying to push in too far, just because that's what the tanks are doing at the moment, and I'm not really trying to do that myself. I do have my ult whenever, and now I'm just trying to focus on keeping our Hulk alive, as well as taking out that Magneto there. I do decide to ult because there's a couple ults going on, as well as the Blade just kind of being annoying here. I think he had ulted himself, but just trying to keep everybody alive and make sure that we get this point captured. Now focusing back on the Hulk, who is once again just pushed up. He's honestly doing a really good job of just making sure that they stayed back here focused on him, and I'm trying my best to keep him alive. I thought the Moon Knight was going to focus on me there for a second because there was an Ankh at my feet, but I managed to stay alive. The Hulk did get out of his Hulk form, unfortunately, and he did die there eventually, but I was able to get the thing taken care of myself. Now trying to focus on this person that's over here, and they ended up getting taken out by the Squirrel Girl ult instead. All of them were gone at this point, so we're just kind of waiting for them to get back onto the payload. As you can see, just haven't died yet. I'm pretty proud about that. I haven't died at this moment in time. Hoping to keep it that way for the rest of the game. There are a couple people getting low out in front of me. As you can see, I was able to take out the Moon Knight right there, followed up by the Deadpool and the Star-Lord right afterwards. Freaking sweet triple kill right there. Didn't even really see it happen, but you know what? I will take it. Now we're just kind of focusing on pushing them back into their spawn to where we can just get the payload captured, and we won't even really have to worry about it. I was able to take out the Magneto, who was super low right there, and then the Moon Knight got taken out shortly afterwards, and we get that victory, baby. Let's freaking go. But you know what? It's even better. It's even better. You want to know why? because I managed to sneak in a freaking MVP right at the end. I didn't have it right there. As you saw, I checked my stats before that final push right there, and I did not have it. But you know what? I got it. Let's freaking go. All right, moving away from the Luna Snow gameplay for a little while into some Peni gameplay. As you can see, there was an Angela that was trying to ult our team, but I was able to trap her myself and get her taken care of pretty easily right there. I placed down my nest and try and take out the other Pennies, so we were able to do that pretty easily right there. Now the Peni is trying to get away, but I'm not really focused on her at the moment. As you can see, the White Fox is ulting, so the Emma Frost and I try and start focusing on her, and we do get her pretty low. I'm not really sure how she managed to live through all of that. I get that she's a healer and she's healing herself through the ult, but we should still be able to kill her through that. It's just pretty ridiculous. But anyways, we were able to get the point pretty well cleared off here, just trying to do some cleanup. As you can see, the Angela is back trying to do some annoying stuff in the back line, and it really didn't matter because we were just able to get her taken out pretty easily right there. Now there's somebody else back onto the point. I believe it is a Magic just trying to be annoying and teleport around, but really didn't work out too well for her. I'm able to place down another nest here, as you can see, before everybody gets back. The other Peni is ulting at the moment, so she's doing a pretty good job of pushing everybody around, but it didn't really work out too well for her because she stepped off the point. So it kind of defeats the purpose if you're ulting and you don't really stay on the objective. But you know, whatever, easy freaking money. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Not only did we get a freaking victory, but we also got another freaking MVP. Let's freaking go. Peni MVP. I love this MVP screen. It's just, I mean, the skin itself is sick, but easy freaking money. Moving right along into another Peni game. As you can see, we are just starting off this game. I was able to take out somebody with my mines. I believe it was the Groot. And now we are just trying to focus back on getting back onto the payload. There is a Namor that is trying to keep himself alive in his bubble, but we were able to focus on him and get him taken care of as a team. And now we're just focusing back onto where they are pulling out of their spawn and just kind of pushing along a little bit further than I should here. Was being a little more aggressive than I should, I will admit, but I luckily didn't die yet. My healers are actually doing a pretty good job of keeping me alive, so I appreciate that very much from them. Focusing on this Groot now, who is getting a little low, and he was able to kind of evade my sights there for a quick second, but I was able to take him out eventually, or at least my mines were. I hate that I do so much damage to them and then my mine is like the last thing that hits them. I mean, I like that it kills them, don't get me wrong, but it's a little unsatisfying when I've been like shooting them for so much damage and then that's the last thing to hit them. Like again, right there, I trapped the Angela right perfectly and my mine was the last thing that hit her. But you know, I'm not going to complain about the kill at the end of the day, but I am unfortunately getting like ult fucked right here, as you can see. So I decided to use my own and try and delay it a little bit. I do manage to get the Deadpool, but there's just way too much going on, and the healing, as good as it is, it just unfortunately is not enough for how much is going on at the moment. I almost got the Daredevil right here, but I unfortunately got killed myself. But moving along a little bit later into this same game, we were managed to keeping them held as a team, luckily, and I managed to make my way back onto the point before they got too far. The Groot was a little annoying. I thought this was, I mean, it's a good strat on their end. They just used their walls to destroy my nest, but it's just annoying for me to have to deal with that as a Peni player. But I was getting pretty low here. I did manage to get the Black Panther before he was able to kill me. I was at like 74 health right here, and then the Cloak and Dagger just walked right past me. I thought that was a little funny, but I was luckily able to get healed by them, and then my nest did a little bit of healing as well. But once again, as you saw, the wall destroyed it, and it was just being pretty annoying, but we were able to keep them pretty negated from their push. I was able to place down another nest before the Groot was able to get further along and try to destroy it. Once again, I was getting really low right here. It's just managing to stay alive by the skin of my teeth, and luckily the Cloak and Dagger was still here, and she did decide to ult right here as well. So I was able to get a couple people taken care of without having to worry about dying, and I did get a third one right there as well as a fourth, trying for a fifth right here, and I almost got it, but you know, it was close. I was trying really hard to get to an emote right here, but it took me forever to find because I'm used to other games' emote wheels, so I apologize for that. But emote time. All right, last part of that same game here. As you can see, they are starting to run out of time. They've only got like 40 seconds left, and we've got them pretty well pushed back from where the payload is at the moment. They were trying to funnel back in, but it just wasn't working out too well for them. We were able to get the Black Panther taken care of right there and just start trapping people as they were trying to funnel through. I did manage to get a couple people with my mines as well, so I'll always take that, the mines and the spiders, I should say. So easy money. We're just running them out of time here. I do have my ult again, so I'm just gonna try and wait until the greatest time to use that, which is like right 10 seconds before, as I can just use it for pretty much the rest of the game here and delay them from even getting onto the point altogether, so we get that freaking W. And guess what, guys? You really thought I was gonna leave it without another freaking MVP? Let's freaking go, baby. Easy freaking money, another freaking MVP. That is going to do it for this episode, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard. Someday, we'll put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.